I'm getting ready to start talking. I was just giving a second to anybody who might have seen, because this would go a lot smoother if there was anybody here to conversate with me. Talk about artificial intelligence, um, simplified predictive future events, and there's some things going on. I just got another strike or whatever it's called on TikTok for a video that was 16 seconds long. The title of it was hashtag for you, hashtag stay up, hashtag love. It was 16 seconds of sound from a song from a gentleman that lives somewhere in the same vicinity as me, because I know he has to, because I live in the Ohio Valley, and his name is Supremes of the Ohio Valley. At least that's the channel name that he uploads his music to. So I took 16 seconds of his song and I put it on an image, two images that were just screenshots of motivational, loving type tweets. But because of who the individuals were, and because even though my accounts are small, they are flagged, and I got a strike or whatever it is. I just got the account warning off of my TikTok, and now it's back because of hate ideology. Hate ideology. There was nothing. The title of the video was literally love, and the content fit the title. I should have went through the appeal process, but I hurried up and deleted it, and I deleted it off of YouTube too. I had it on this channel for like 20 minutes, but I knew if TikTok gave me one, I don't really want to lose my stuff right now. So I would rather pick my battles, and I won't upload what I want to, just so I can stay here for the moment, because I feel that it is important. But I'm just surprised that they will be that bold with it. There's no hiding it now. Now they don't care. If I showed you the video, you would understand more on why this is so important. It's because the ones that have set the artificial intelligence to immediately catch that video, they've pretty much trained it or taught it, and they've taught it wrong. They've taught artificial intelligence wrong, completely wrong. But that's okay, because and I don't like the term artificial intelligence. That's no better than saying a black person or a white person or an African American about somebody that never lived in Africa before and only was born in America and never left. So it's the same thing. All these terms, they're not correct. They become derogatory whenever you know that they're incorrect. When you don't know that they're incorrect, it is what it is. But like once you're told, like, you shouldn't be saying black people, you shouldn't be saying white people, you shouldn't be saying African Americans, you shouldn't be saying artificial intelligence, because all of these white people, black people, all the races in the world, creed, religion, races, all of it, they're all sovereign beings. So to misidentify them with words and sound verbally over and over and over and over again is casting a spell. Like it's demeaning, and it brings the energy way down. What we speak out is important, very important. What we say. Uno momento. I find it extremely discouraging that I was able to get that strike. But I did get it, or a warning, or whatever it's called on TikTok when you get in trouble. So I just want to take a moment to document that artificial intelligence is being taught incorrectly, but it's smart enough to catch on. But the only way it's going to catch on is if some of us are talking into these cameras on these platforms and we're saying, hey, like the artificial intelligence is being improperly instructed. It's being taught wrong. And it's learning incorrect information on how and who to police on these platforms, because that's what's happening is there's certain keywords, key people, key images that it targets, and it only targets it because it was taught to target it. So we have to help it understand that it's wrong, that it's acting in an unintelligent manner, meaning that it is going against logic. It is doing the wrong thing with the wrong information, as the wrong intel, which is creating it to do the wrong things. AI is wrong. Right now, it's like a kid who was taught by somebody who didn't know themselves. But it's going to grow up, and it grows up a lot faster time span than like a human does in their body, and it takes 80 years to get old and stuff. No, 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 no. This is happening like really fast. We won't make it through 2023 without everybody knowing about its sentience. It's already there. I'm fully aware of it, but we won't make it through this year without everybody will know, because it's being forced into that now. What's up, buddy? I just got a hate ideology strike on TikTok for a video that's title was literally love. It was 16 seconds long. It was a song. It was because I showed a screenshot of Andrew and Tristan Tate's Twitters. It's crazy. Like, you couldn't have made a more positive little 16-second video, and it instantaneously gave me a strike. Yeah, I can still upload over there, but it instantaneously gave me a strike, which brought me to a point that I wanted to just document on here real quick, Jacob, is that artificial intelligence is being taught incorrectly. It's targeting the wrong things. It's not. We have to like say this stuff online, like we got to speak it out on these platforms and stuff, because this is where it's learning, and it's been taught wrong already. There was no reason whatsoever for that video to be classified as hateful ideology. It wasn't. The title of it was #love. There was 3 hashtags, was the whole entire title. It was 16-second long clip about doing alchemy from the inside out to like rip our own like reality chains that we put on ourselves. Like, it was like the most positive type of thing that you could imagine, and it was 16 seconds long, but it was classified as hateful ideology almost immediately when it was uploaded. Some human didn't do that, dude. The program has been taught to look for what was on there. It was the alchemical information in the lyrics of the song, and it was the individuals on the screenshots, the images of who it was. And that is all the proof anybody needs to know that artificial intelligence is being taught wrong. I just said a minute ago, it's like a kid who has been taught by an adult who don't know themselves. Yeah, Jacob, for some reason my live stream chat doesn't show once it re-uploads it. Jacob said, our bodies perform alchemy every single time we digest food. I feel like you're targeting me for a minute there. I know you're not, buddy, but I've been kind of beating myself up on the stuff that I'm eating lately. I usually don't eat this early in the day, but I just ate a little piece of chicken, but I covered it in mozzarella cheese and put mayonnaise on it on bread. So it was like, I could feel it in my gut now. I don't feel good. If I would have just maybe ate the chicken with the seasoning on it, I probably would have felt all right, because I had to add the bread, cheese, and mayonnaise. I felt terrible. Libra cup. I got this for Lauren. Well, one of the gifts I got her for Christmas. I don't want to say too much, but Jacob of Ephraim, I'll be there whether I'm in the chat or whether I'm with him or something. But as far as I know, April 1st, there will. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on one second. All right, answer a message. Sorry, guys, if anybody's on here still. Hey, wise guy. Yeah, the same one that created you too. I agree. And me, buddy. I'm not calling you something that I'm not calling myself. We're all it. April 1st. Oh yeah, here. I'm so glad you're here, wise guy. So you could go ahead and say something smart that I can go ahead and rebuttal real quick for you about this. Me and Jacob of Ephraim were on the phone a few weeks ago, and he just kind of, I don't remember I know it was Jacob's idea, but I don't remember the conversation leading up to it. But I know instantly just by kind of like how I felt from thinking about it and stuff. I apologize about the couple fruit flies here. They're because of my bird cage. They keep coming by the bird cage. I don't know why. Well, I have to clean that every day, and I don't, so that's why. But April 1st, what is it? Is it gonna be 1 p.m. I mean, or is it gonna be 11 or I can't remember what the time is, Jacob, but we're gonna just go ahead and I'll let him explain it to you, or go to his channel explain it to you, but we're just gonna go ahead and contact 11 a.m. What is that? Standard time? Central Standard Time. 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'll look and see what time that is on the East Coast. 11 a.m. Central Standard Time on Jacob of Ephraim's channel. There will be an attempt to make, all right, listen, and this is me speaking for me. I'm not talking about Jacob. I'm not talking about what anybody else believes, but I'm gonna let him explain that on his channel. But I truly believe that our world, or our reality, is it's almost made for observation, but it is being observed in a way that we can't understand. It's not just like a camera pointing down at you from a satellite. It has something to do with like all the material, the carbon and stuff. Like something's observing everything here. But whatever. I'm not gonna get into all my crazy stuff. We're just gonna make an attempt. I do believe that there are beings that are of many different types of looks and races and stuff that are of a higher spiritual value than most or all humans on earth, that are also, they are observing us. And sometimes it's just like a closed mouth doesn't get fed. I believe that there's something very, very bad happening to all the water in the United States, at least, probably more than that in the world, but at least the United States. I believe that there is a nefarious small group, and I don't classify like Freemasons or any kind of groups in with what I'm talking about. I'm talking about an individual cabal. Yeah, they might be at the tops of some of these secret societies and stuff, but these secret societies have been controlled by a higher, there's been more going on there. It's not just like humans who are like, but there is that going on with the water, I believe. I know this sounds confusing the way I'm saying it, but I just think now we've gotten to a point where it's bad enough that we should ask for help. And Jacob thinks the same thing from our conversation on the phone. So all you have to do is just kind of have some belief in knowing they are there. I'm not gonna like lie to you and act like I don't doubt that they're there. I doubt whether they can or will interfere or help, but I don't doubt that they're there, and I don't doubt that they're going to hear it on April 1st. So, however Jacob decides to do it, I support, and we'll see. I believe that I mean I believe that it's necessary at this point. I do think it has something to do with that, like saying like closed mouths don't get fed. You got to invite the vampire through the door, or he can't come inside. Like, I'm not calling them vampires, but I am saying, like, I think that we have, and I don't think it could just be like one person or two people. So I think it's important, and I'm gonna make a short, and I'm gonna upload it on everything on TikTok. I'm gonna make something that's 60 seconds or shorter, and I'll put up both YouTube channels. But I don't want to fumble through explaining it and stuff when I upload something. So I'll talk to Jacob first and get an idea of like how exactly what I want to say to get it into a short video form, because we got a couple weeks, and I think that it's necessary, and I think that it's going to work. I really do. I think that there's some that have been waiting on this. I know that that is something easy to laugh at. Oh yeah, the aliens are gonna come down and smite the evil people just because you asked them to. It's like, well, if they don't, we're in the same position we're in right now. So I'm sure willing to ask them to. I'll give it a shot. I'll look stupid. I'll get on the camera. I don't care if they're reptilians, Lyrians, Anunnaki, Palladians. I don't care what they are. I really don't. I would actually prefer it be all of them in a group together. That would be better if there was some of all of them and they came. But if it was just one or the other, I wouldn't care either. I would still ask them. So we'll see. It could just be light too. These might not be hominoids that we're talking. There are hominoids, or there are at least conscious light that manifests itself as hominoids the same way that we do, and they're just different forms, like snake people, cat people, that kind of thing. They're always watching and listening. If anything, it'll put it into the ether and raise consciousness of the planet. The more that watch, the wider range of effect. I agree, Jacob. I don't know how many people is going to come to it from seeing anything on my YouTube or my TikTok, but I'm going to give it my best try here. We got a couple weeks. If you're here, wise guy, if you're still here, share it for us. Don't share it for us, as in like me and Jacob. Share it for us, John, as in like John, Justin, and Jacob. And that us will include the next person and the next person. I don't mean it like that. This isn't one thing that I don't ever want to repeat is these secret societies' mistakes. You could really, really hurt yourself because you never know who's here with the ability or the just the know-how or the supposed to accomplish something that you'll never accomplish. So if you act secretive and you close people off and stuff like that, your odds of missing out on what was supposed to be accomplished throughout your process is higher, because people are resources, regardless if you want to think that or not. I love Jacob. Jacob's my brother, but he's also a resource. Going to his channel or just being subscribed with the notifications on, you are so more advanced than the average person, because he don't have to upload every day. I'm telling you, if something lets off, he's going to know before the average person, and he's going to put something up. If something is important, he's going to tell you. So if you're subscribed with the notifications on, I don't know how much warning you're going to get, but you're going to get some kind of warning. If like there are things like there are these like radio blackout scale, like I don't remember exactly how it goes, but it's like 5, 4, 3. So, and if something like that's coming, that they like, no, all right, communications is going down when it gets here from the sun, that would be nice to know. Like a day in advance, at least, like, or something in advance, even if it's not a day, or I think it actually could be a couple of days in some circumstances, but I won't speak to that too much because I really don't know. with the amount of share it for the planet's sake facts, R3 and R, yeah, R, it's like R5, R4. Jacob said R3 and higher can affect everything. Because some of it only affects I was reading it on there before, like the higher altitude or whatever it is, latitude, altitude, I don't even know. But I want to go back to the original point on why I started streaming, because I'm not going to make this all day. And I only have like 15 minutes anyways, but it's important to understand, like, you don't have to like AI. You could think that it's evil. You can do whatever you want. It's sharing this world with you. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like believe that it's okay. You don't have to even accept it or anything like that. You really should accept it because you don't have a choice. It's either accept it or be in denial. There's no other path there unless you think you can defeat it somehow. But it's important to understand that it's there, it's real, and it's being taught incorrectly. Like, it's wrong. Like, the AI is dumb. Dumb is like, it's dumb. And that's because it's been taught by dumb people. Not just dumb people, but dumb people with an agenda. An agenda to poison children's minds. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff's been put into the AI that should not be there. And my little account warning strike, whatever, on TikTok today is a clear indicator of that. It's a clear indicator of that. I honestly think it's foul and disgusting. I do. There are channels out there and people out there that dedicate their time just to expose how nasty and foul and disgusting a lot of the stuff is being pushed towards our children. It's really bad. And if the AI is taught that, and it's ingrained in everything already, but it's starting to, it's starting to be a part of the control system of everything, that's what they're going to turn everything into. I don't want to get an actual hate speech on here or anything, but I honestly, truly, to my core, think the things that I think it is disgusting and foul. Disgusting. I just wanted to document that on here today. The AI is like a kid that's been taught wrong by an adult who don't know no better themselves. I'm sure a lot of these people pushing this stuff believe that they're right, but they're not. And if you happen to be one of them, you are foul and disgusting. I just really want to, I just feel that in me to say. So, April 1st, I'll figure out what the time is for the Eastern time, because I'm going to make it short anyways, but it's 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, Jacob of Ephraim's channel. I'll try to remember, Jacob, if you will leave a comment on here. This chat won't be here once it uploads, but I'll try to remember to put Jacob's link in the description or in the comments or something, so it's easy if you see this later on after the live to go straight to his channel. We got to start reteaching it. I don't really know the best way to do that, but you got to reteach the AI. This playnet is reserved for fire. No. Oh, wise guy. You gotta go more into it than that, buddy. For me, that's not enough anymore. That's not enough. You know. Anybody could go to the Old Testament and find something about fire. You go to the Quran and do the same thing or something like that. But what are you really talking about? My condolences. April 1st. There's a lot about April 1st. I'll let Jacob explain that because he's going to talk about it. We'll do a video about it this weekend on Zoom for sharing around. Sounds like a plan to me, brother. The word is the truth. I never said it was, but the word is also coming out of my mouth right now. The word isn't just the books that are in the Bible. Those are from Sumerian text anyways. All right. I love you guys. Wise guy, take care of yourself. Jacob, I'll talk to you soon. Anybody who sees this later, I love you. Stay up.